Hello everybody, this is Steve Day. I wanted to take a minute to bring you a new product available for download on our website. It is an Excel spreadsheet designed specifically for photographers to help them maximize their profits, make what they should be making on photo sessions. I see a lot of photographers who just do not charge enough to make any money, and then they sit and wonder why. I'm charging $200 for this session. Why am I not making any money? Well, it's because you're not taking into account all of your other expenses. So we've developed an Excel spreadsheet to be very interactive. Type in the numbers that you need to type in. Everything will change accordingly. And at the bottom, will give you your total session, what you should be charging for a session. We start out with expenses. Simply type in your expenses here, whatever they may be. $100, $50, $25. Everything will change accordingly from this point down. We have a frequency column. This frequency column can actually be changed to a monthly expense, to a year expense, or a one-time expense. Change that to whatever suits your needs. Everything else will fall into place. Go down to your web. Every photographer I know pays for a website, some kind of web hosting. Type in those fees. Again, is it a one-time expense, a monthly expense, or a yearly expense? Change this to what you need. Everything will work with it. Marketing. Add in your marketing fees. Do you advertise on Facebook? Do you advertise on Google? Do you buy business cards? Enter those amounts here, and everything will change right along with it. Say you spend $200 on business cards. The numbers change. So do the numbers below. Equipment. Just some fictitious numbers here. You can do a one-time expense on your equipment, or you can add how much do you spend a month. But you type in those numbers here. It'll break it down into a monthly allocation for you. Then right here, this line right here gives you your total monthly overhead. That's how much you have to make per month to make any money or to break even. Sessions. How many sessions do you need to do a month to cover this overhead? I say 8, at least 8. The fewer number you have, the more expensive your sessions are going to be. So you want to try to get at least 8 sessions. That's two a week. And then this is your total session expenses. One session, $98.65 to cover this monthly expense, overhead. And then come on down to your hours worked. How many hours are you working for consultations, shooting time, editing time, gallery previews, drive time? Add it all in. Got to make sure you get paid. And then right here, this is where I see most photographers, they forget about it. And for whatever reason, it's the most important thing. You've got to pay yourself. How much is your time worth? Is your time worth $40? Is it worth $20? Is it worth $100? But you'll notice every time I change that, the corresponding columns below change with it. Your hourly session, your wage for this session, $132, based on the numbers we put above. How much tax do you pay? Do you pay 40%? Do you pay 20%? Type it in. How much do you set aside for taxes? Uncle Sam has to have his money. So at the end, based on the numbers that you entered above, and you have to be honest with these numbers. If you're not being honest with yourself, this is for your eyes only. If you're not being honest with yourself, then at the end of the day, you're still not going to make any money. This is your session cost. Per session, $276.78. This spreadsheet does it all for you, lays it all out there. It's very easy to use. It is available for download on our website for $15. Download it. It'll work with any Excel program you have, current or old versions. They're all here. So hop over to the website. That's stevedayphotography.com. Go to the store. It'll be there. It is a tool that every photographer should have.